Hey yo, what up? This is another video. All right. Uh I'm outside. Like, I said, we outside, we outside. You can't experience stuff like you can experience stuff wherever you at in your mind or whatever. But sometimes putting your feet and your boots on the ground, you know what I'm saying, you really get some real power, some real energy in or out. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. I ain't finna keep the mysticism going. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and reveal it. You know what I'm saying? Watch your eyes. You know what I'm saying? If you got eyes that are very sensitive, look away and it's gonna come. The light gonna make it really bright. All right. Check this out. Bang. I'm at the Emerald Indian Mound right here, the Natchez Trace Parkway. You know what I'm saying? This is like what the second one I've been at, like in the same day actually. So this is about like what, maybe 20 miles away from the last Natchez one I just came from. So it's gonna be a series. Every one I pretty much do is like a series because the ancestors have me doing like rituals or whatever. So, but yeah, you seeing this right here? You seeing this? I got the screen dark, so like I know you can see it. I can see like in the outline right here. But this is like this is the second largest Indian mounds, the second largest Indian mound in the United States. They said the largest one is in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So wow, you know what I'm saying? So all right, let's see something real quick. Let me see something, shine. Like shout out to Queens. You know what I'm saying? Because Queens. Out in Queens, it's not random because it'd be on my mind. I visited Queens. You can check my videos. I did libations in Queens Bridge. I haven't, I don't know if he do them there, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't even gonna say the guy's name. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna make it about him, whatever. But I've been to that one. That's crazy. Which one? The Etowah Indian Mound in Georgia, outside of Atlanta, about like 15. Well, about a good 30, 40 minutes outside of Atlanta. Let me see. We right here. So, right here on Emerald Mound. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm not there anymore like I was. I'm gonna tell you, right here, in New Orleans, right where if you go on River Road, I'm gonna go ahead and just spill the beans because I didn't want to tell it while I was there and they try to shut it down because I was doing a whole bunch of rituals out there. So if you go River Road in New Orleans, there's an Indian mound that's unlabeled. It's like plenty of them. It's like a big Indian mound, but it got like for sale sign or a lease out there. It's across the street from a Walgreens. You're gonna see next to a old folks home. The old folks home down there is right next to where the land is. It's on the land, but it's on right next to it. So you can see all them Indian mounds in there. They cut the grass, but they don't cut the grass on the mounds. So, but anyway, let me get back to this one. So if you want to go down there, if you highly melanated people, so-called black people, you can go out there and go check that out. It's a big space. You know what I'm saying? It's not as big as this space, because you're gonna see how big it is when I get you up there. So right now we right here in like look at this. Look at the ancestors. They'll come to you, say we love you, and they'll just come right. They've been following me, man. Like, and not following. Like, other people came around here and they ain't been doing nothing around them. They get up out of here. They spirit can't take it. They soul can't. They don't got souls. They spirit can't take the energy. So I can. You know what I'm saying? I was out there doing my magic and doing my ritual work before I do my recording, because that's more important than the recording. But I want to show you where you can go to it yourself, and when you go to it, you can do what you do as highly melanated people, so-called black people, so-called African American people. You can do your thing out there, whatever you like to do, talk to yourself or whatever. I do a whole bunch of stuff out here. So I'm probably gonna do some more stuff once I finish recording. I just thought about something. But anyway, so we right here, Mississippi. This is what? The Mississippi River. The Mississippi River, you go up the Mississippi River. If we right here, it'll go up here. And it's like you have one right here, the one I just left, and the Natchez, and this is the Emerald Mound. So, and there's plenty more going up the north. So these are one mound among many, of course. So I never, like, this one is called Monk's Mound. That's Monk's Mound is this one I was talking about earlier. Monk's Mound is the largest earthwork in the U.S. built before Europeans arrived. It is a part of the Cahokia complex of 120 mounds on 3,800 acres. I did not even know that was even there. But you know what? I just thought of something, you know what I'm saying? I just thought of something. That's crazy. But I'll at another time, at a later date. So I've been to that one. I drove past that one. Because that would be I-20 right here. And I didn't know that was down there at the time when I was in the area. I didn't even know it at the time. So, but yeah. So you can do whatever you do on these mounds as highly melanated people for your rituals. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind these so-called people. You know what I'm saying? They put the people with the straight hair and all that shit. That ain't even real. How can you be the people here when you're not original people in the first place? They're not original people in the first place. They try to say, or they'll put their face on it in order to make you believe this ain't your shit. This ain't what you did thousands of years ago, you know, so hundreds and thousands of years ago, a while back. So you gotta think, we were, you know what I'm saying, we're the ones that built all these places, and they'll make you feel like you ain't did shit around nowhere. But like I said, like this, like I heard somebody say a long time ago, you gotta step away from the house and step back and see the whole house. If you're so close, you're gonna see one half of the house or 1/4 of the house. So when you see only one half of the house, you don't see the whole thing. So when you don't see the whole thing, everything is like a mystery to you, because you don't know the back end of the house, the west end of the house, the right side of the house. All you can see the front or whatever part of the house you on. That's the only part you can see until you step back. So I had to step back and start seeing things around the United States, how the weather is, how people talk, how food traits of food and what people different things people eat. You know what I'm saying? You rarely find, like, now you see so many fast food restaurants. There's no originality in the food no more. So everything is kind of going out. So you gotta damn near do your due diligence and put your own thing together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Your mind is everything. All this, I'm gonna just say this now. This big map you see right here, this is all your mind, right? Your mind. Your mind is the pyramid. That's why when they made these mounds, they're a representation of the mind. They say always your mind is everything. But being out here in your footwork, being out here, stepping out here in this ground or whatever, you actually bringing words and truth to power, because you out here now. You're not just can see it on the picture. You out here in the physical. You know what I'm saying? Even though the physical is an illusion, but you can bring that back to your dream world. The dream world is the real world. Now that energy is going to you when you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that about myself, and a lot of different things has happened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of power came to me. You know what I'm saying? So right here you see the Emerald Mound right here. They said it's the like I said earlier, it's the second largest mound in the U.S. They said the one in Cahokia, Illinois is larger. So yeah, you can check this out if you get the chance to, this one or whatever one you surround you, or you can travel to any one, and that's how it be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like they say, a well-organized society, they it's in their mind first. It's in their minds. So as you see, the great son, it was talking about him at the other one, the Notches. That's only like 20-30 minutes away from this one, this mound right here. So we have to stop being inside all the time. They can scare you with weather and say, oh, the hurricane coming. Man, I was in the middle of a hurricane out there in the middle of Hurricane Ida in my car the whole time. I said, fuck this. If I'm gonna die. I said, I'm going to sleep. I went to sleep and woke up and shit was fucked up. But I did a ritual at the time. I had this. I did the ritual and the answers. They said, we got your protection. We got you. You do your thing all the time. We love you. And I woke up and they showed me something. I was like, I understand very clearly. I understand this very clearly. But I'm gonna keep it going. They used to have sports too, but the sports is like, it's not everything, but it's a part of something that was just keeping their mind, like it was like entertainment for them. But the entertainment is not it's not as in entertainment as, oh, this is something to do, but it's like almost like the war. It's like a war. Like you see like guys on the field, on football, basketball, or baseball, whatever sport they is, soccer, whatever, that's the same thing. But we're deities in these physical bodies. So we're going to start going back into not just the physical, okay? Not the physical, all right? So the physical, the physical is the illusion. The unphysical is the abyss. That's where everything started from. Even God, with his punk ass, his coward ass, came from the abyss. And he got some of our powers, but he ain't stayed long enough to get all the power. So that's why you see all these dark-skinned bodies. These are highly melanated people. They'll tell you these people gone, but we right here, still to this day. Why do you think Chicago, they said certain people, they used to be, certain Indians used to scout people. Why Chicago got so many, the death rate, all these different places. They know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Now we just mix, we the biggest mixing bowl in the world, in the United States. And they want to keep it that way so we don't even know it. All right? So let me go ahead and show you. Let me show you. Well, as you just heard the gunshot, 11-9, Lakshmi, Ishtar. Those are their numbers, or 11-6 is Lakshmi numbers. A 6 is a 9, like Jimi Hendrix says. One is upside up, right side up, or right side down. So as you can hear, they hunting out here. So, hey, so I remember that when I was in Indian Mound, Tennessee, and I thought it was that was my first time ever going to Indian Mound, trying to look for one. I was like, no, that's the name of the town. I was so mad, but I found some hills, whatever. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, now I say, let me look for real Indian Mound, not just the town. So I was like, that's how my journey kind of started with all these Indian Mounds. But it was really beginning before that, and it was like, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And now I go to them and be very astute with everything. Like, I want to know and see things. Like, my ancestors be showing me stuff, and I'll be learning certain things that like probably wouldn't be acceptable or brought in by other people or accepted. You know what I'm saying? Or it wouldn't make sense to other people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And don't duck if it don't apply. You don't know, because it could be flying. They could be shooting at anything. Like, it could be shooting at me. Probably, you never know. And just missing. Answers are blocking all of them. But, you know, they probably shooting at something else. But I ain't finna make it like it's like I'm just something they trying to get. But anyway, let me show you. And see, as a further one right here, they used to have all types of celebrations here. Celebrations, all kind of things used to happen. Hold on, they got some cowards out here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back, man. Like, fuck them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm showing you this. This is like part of one of the mounds on top of the mound. You know what I'm saying? They used to have certain mounds, but these are all like just large pyramids. But they had flattened it out and did like and put this construction together, like so, like, you know what I'm saying? They always say, oh, they animals and all this shit. No, they not. They primitive means you're prime. You mean you first. They knew how to survive and all that. That's what I've been doing, like learning. Like, man, I'm like, wow, man, like surviving through like a lot of things. Ain't like, you know, and people just thinking you just slow, but like when you come in, you don't understand nothing because we taught them certain things. Like the Moors taught Europeans and all this shit, like taught them all this shit, how to not to shit in the street and all that and get diseases and stand up straight and talk and all that. So in order for us to get it now, we had to teach them that shit back then. So when they came from the east to come over here, they ended up bringing other people, our people. We was already here though, but we didn't know. We just like, who are these people? And like, but now we didn't know. If we didn't know that, we're like, these are different types of people because they speak a different language, but they look just like us. And certain features are different though. I'm like, and it like when I heard that, I was like, man, that can be very confusing. Cause I remember they was like, it was saying, I'm letting you see this so you can, you know, get a good look at it. But it was saying how the people itself, okay, this is where we at right here, as you can see, you here, and this is where the that's the last one over there to the far end. So there were more in the middle, but they're already gone right now at this moment in time. So they had temples, all that. They were playing sports, all kind of stuff up here. Like, this is incredible to see this, like, but we just don't see it physically now. Like, So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed time up because I know shit going on around certain things, and I don't want to have to hurt nobody or somebody do something that I can't see or control. I have no problem with beating no ass, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. So let me show you this from the hilltop. Man, somebody's shooting a lot of shots. They must be missing. I mean, really missing. All right. We had the tit out. They say don't come up here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody up here, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looked like up here. But there's a lot of grass, but they cut like a... Well, you can see what people come up here themselves and make the trail, so... But yeah. Oh, shit. See, can you hear that? Blah, blah, blah. That's just gonna just keep shooting. I don't know if they just... I don't know, fuck it. That ain't the important shit. So, the grass is high up here. You shook, don't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna die, I'm already, something gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But the answer is, told me, nigga, we got you. Fuck God, you know what I'm saying? God don't love us. Shit, motherfucker keep an illusion going. If you remember the Matrix, when Neo met God in all white, he was like, he got the key from the key maker, and he made it to that door. And he said, answer said, all we gotta do is get you to the door. You gotta walk through. So I'm like, that's true. So he's like, well, why? He said, I don't, because God is a jealous God. Remember they said in the Bible, he's jealous? If he's jealous, that means he know you greater than him. Because just because we in these physical bodies, don't mean you got to pray to that motherfucker. That means that motherfucker, he waiting on you to give him the power. If you highly melanated, so-called black, so-called African-American, these motherfuckers is out here trying to keep your energy down. If you at work, they're going to try to do certain shit, whatever, like to keep your source of your mind. If you powerful, your mind is strong, they're gonna try to do things like to keep your mind obsolete to the point where you can't think, or you're not thinking for yourself. So you gotta be smart about certain things. They're gonna do certain things to get you about your job, or get you about your mind, to get you fired and shit. Stay focused, because it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I seen it myself. It's coming. So I have no fear for nothing, man. If it's time, it's time. But I'm not going out. I'm gonna go all the way with you. You gonna have to feel it. You gonna have to feel it. So well. I'm gonna go. This video almost over anyway, so I'm out running scared about nothing. So I'm still walking. But anyway, yeah. Ain't no fear, man. God is a coward, you know. Straight up and down, man. But yeah, this is the other side. It would have been more mounds right here, but they're gone now. So this is the one on this other side. So this is the second largest in the U.S. in the country, right? So if you look at it this way, man, this is amazing, dog. Like, I'll be like, yo, certain shit I get to see, motherfuckers is like, wish they could see. Like, I know if I seen some shit like this on my computer or phone, whatever, I'll be like, wow, this shit is amazing. Like, somebody's actually, like, that's why when I record stuff, I record it in a point like I know I would like to see it. So I'm doing the work because I am my ancestors. Your ancestors are inside you and they're all around you. So if you're doing that work, you're gonna see things. You're gonna start experiencing things. And that means they just working through you. Cause this is only a physical container. Like they say, like Bobby Hemmett was saying, like Bobby Hemmett, the teacher, he's a occult teacher, occult, OCCULT, that which is hidden. So he's teaching you about things that are hidden from us in plain sight, or it's inside of us now. He's going to get brought out for us. So he would say, just because you dip a glass in the ocean and you got that water in that glass, is that water different from that glass? And is that water different from that glass that was in that ocean? No, it's the same. It's just a container holding that energy or that fluid or that water. So if this is just a container, it's the same. It's just that you gotta put yourself, you can't look at it like you're different because you look different, or the space that water you got it from was vast. But that means you're from a vast space. They call space the abyss, the deep waters, same thing. So I was like, man, that's very deep. Like if the answers are always around us or inside us and they're inside our DNA, and I can't think of that name right now. If they're inside us like that and around us, and in your DNA, your memory, your DNA memory, that means they just working through us to make shit pop, man, to make shit happen. So that means they gotta get a certain work done. So if you doing this shit and you ain't lollygagging, you ain't fucking around, you ain't playing, but hey, you gonna start seeing shit that's out that you thought you would have never seen in your life. And like that's how I be feeling, like, wow, like this is extreme, like it's extreme to me. It really do be extreme. I'd be like, this is something you'd be like, you see on TV or cartoon or a comic book or a movie or something, like, and I'd be like, man, but nobody probably would understand this. That's why I'd be like, when I record certain things, I'd be like, damn, that's why I want other people to feel that. And I want, like, when you watch this and you highly melanated, you so-called black, you so-called African American, you going now what I'm recording, you're seeing, because your DNA is a remembering. So that's the thing. Your memory, your DNA has a memory inside, and when it's remembering certain things, that means you waking up again. I'm not woke. I'm rubbing my eyes, and it's starting to make a lot of sense, a lot of things. So Hugenashe, Muninashe, that's the crow or the raven in Nordic mythology. So you just heard that. So yeah, it just giving me confirmation. So confirmation of what I'm doing, and when I said that, it just did that. So that's why I say I'm appreciative of my ancestors, because I'm just speeding time up. And if highly melanated people is getting this information I'm putting out, that means I'm doing the right thing and the work is getting done. So, all right. 2222, that's perfect time. I'm about to end this shit. All right, that's 2222 is my odd, or it's two numbers that's the same, like opposite. So if it's the same on opposite sides or that sits together like that, close, that means like we have 88 or 1111, which 11 means like manifestation, because coming out of the egg. So 11, or you bend the top of the one and then bend the bottom of the one, and that means you're making an egg. So it's the same thing. So I'm about to end this video, perfect timing. And 23 is the crossing over from man to deity. Ashe, 23 minutes.